Okay, so first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for approaching to me and giving me this great opportunity for having session with you, ma'am. Because I had watched couple of videos of yours with multiple creator on YouTube. So thank you so much.
Welcome. It's mutual. It's mutual. Even I wanted to connect to you.
Yeah, thank you. So, ma'am, we are meeting first time, so I would like to know a little bit about you.
My name is Sheela. I hail from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, and I am a Hindi tutor. I conduct Hindi classes, spoken Hindi classes for all age groups.
Okay, that's
This is what I
wonderful.
have been doing since 2012. Yeah.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. Okay, so this is my turn. So this is Chandan here. I live in Bihar state. If I talk about my hobbies, I love to talk to new people. Yeah, I miss one thing I didn't mention about my profession. So professionally, I'm a teacher in a primary school. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. I've seen your videos, a few of your videos.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
how I wanted to connect you.
So, ma'am, today what topics we are going to discuss? Anything in your mind?
Uh, yeah, nothing specific in my mind. I am open to anything and everything except religion and politics.
Okay, so may I know the famous, place of your city? Could you mention some?
Okay. Coimbatore is famous for one is Isha Yoga Center run by Sadhguruji. It is a famous thing, and it is closer to Ooty, the hill station. And mainly, Coimbatore is an industrial city. It's a A1 city of Tamil Nadu after Chennai, and it is an industrial city. It is also called as Manchester of South India. Most of them here are business people, self-employed, basically. So it is famous for, you can say, pumps, manufacturing of pumps, and engineering, automobile parts. So that's what is famous in Coimbatore. And then there are temples, the usual South Indian thing. We have temples here.
That's wonderful, really. Thank you so much for sharing me these kinds of things belonging to your cities. Actually, I'm getting very less time to visit different places. So whenever I talk
Mm,
to anybody who belongs to different city and country, so I love to grasp
mm.
some knowledge about
Yes,
that country and
yes,
city.
correct, 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 correct. Coimbatore is mainly known for good weather and good water. And
Mm,
then there are good colleges, educational institutions, especially engineering colleges, good colleges, and also good hospitals. Healthcare sector is really good here. Yeah.
yes. And ma'am, I would say like most of the rituals, it's belonging to the south areas of yours, right? I mean, your tradition is quite similar to the south people,
Yeah, it is south. Yeah.
right?
Mm.
I because I had watched couple of videos of south movies as well, especially in movies I had covered up multiple scenes, especially of their traditions,
Okay.
their cultures and their attire. I love to see their
Yeah.
attire, their clothes, bearing styles. Quite
Mm-hmm.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what that is interesting. India is such a diverse country with multi languages and the culture, the food, the clothing, everything is so fascinating.
Yes, and especially in South, I think, especially I'm talking about technology. So these people are quite advanced in technology nowadays, I would say. So, ma'am, do you wanna ask him any questions, so you can raise here?
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your English journey story and
Okay, my English journey. Okay, so 2 years back I started learning English, and in that situation, I mean, in that times period, I was nothing into this, and I was totally learners. So after taking, I after getting, like a job, you can say, as a teacher in a primary school, somewhere it would be become, my responsibility to be proficient into this language. So I just, kept continue my profession as well as learning this language. During that period of time,
mm,
I was being connected to multiple personalities like this way, and I also faced multiple hurdle and adversity, you can say, during learning. And yeah, I still am
those are
learning.
challenges.
Yes,
The challenges and opportunities. We should tell them as opportunities.
yes,
And you have age at your side. So if we are doing the hard work now, we will definitely reap the benefits later.
yes, of course, ma'am. Having achievement, you have to put your efforts and hard working. These are the things will give
Yes.
you what you deserve under your life.
Dedication, perseverance. Yeah, that is serious. And there is no substitute for hard work. There is no shortcut.
Of course. If going through the shortcut way, it would be temporary happiness, what you achieve. Temporary achievement. That will never let you peace for long time. Right.
Yes.
Because going through hard way, hard work, you're going to experience something unique.
Mm,
That would be existence entirely in your life and giving you time to time encourage motivations, right?
correct. It shapes you as a person. Yeah, correct. Correct.
So ma'am.
Who do you like? Anybody you look up to, or anybody you idolize?
Oh,
Anybody who has motivated you tremendously?
yes, one people have actually, initially, when I started learning English, in that time, I was following one motivational speaker, Muniba Mazari. She belonged to Pakistan,
Okay,
but she is a really great
correct.
speaker, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And who do you nowadays? Who are you listening to? Whose conversation do you
Whom I'm listening
apart from her?
nowadays.
Mm,
Nowadays, most of the time I have been listening English speech and watching web series. And these are the things, works as a reminder, you can say, whatever I learn out. So while watching it would be
mm,
all things was going to refresh.
yeah.
So ma'am, tell me, in that current scenario, what
Yeah.
do you do for expand your experience, your fluency into this language? What do you do?
Same. Be in touch with it every day. Try to talk to as many people as possible, diverse people as possible, so that I get to learn and know the words they use, the way they speak.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting. That interests me a lot. So, of course, yes. Apart from that, a little bit of light. Nowadays, I'm not able to do heavy reading. I do light reading or watching interviews or podcasts. But talking gives me happiness,
Hmm.
and sometimes writing. Talking and writing are the outputs, isn't it? Yeah.
That's great. Interesting. So ma'am, have you any habit of reading? Any books, or have you
Yeah,
been
yeah.
following?
I told you earlier. Earlier I was a very avid reader, but now because of my schedule, I'm not able to read. But I don't read novels or something, but I do read short stories or short things or small contents. Yes, newspaper, magazines, articles. Oh, I just love them.
Wow, that's great.
because the vocabulary there is like excellent, and it's written in such an attractive manner that I just take it in. I just chew it and swallow it.
Of course. Of course, that's the reason, I'm always try to manifest my ideas surrounding the people's like you really want to learn new vocabulary, you must follow any books. It doesn't matter, it must be categorized and classified
Correct,
from your side.
correct,
Random you can select.
correct, 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 correct. Yeah. Something new every day, something a little bit of, challenging ourselves little by little. Even though if it is a little, still, it is still worth it, and it will bring happiness to us.
Yes. After suffering through any adversity, nuisance problems under your life, you're going to feel something, exchange, right?
Mm.
It will be
Yeah.
quite amusement for
And
you.
books can be your best friends. Books can be your best friends.
Yes. I think personally what I consider making friends as a book of your life, it will entirely change your whole life and your perspectives towards any matters, right? Because you are going to grasping the experience of author, and as well as you are
Mm.
going to learn the right uses of multiple vocab, which is very imperative to you to
Mm.
construct any sentence situationally.
Yeah,
So
correct.
in a
True,
multiple
true.
aspect, book will help us.
True, true. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So tell me, may I know your daily routine?
Yeah. Yeah. I get up at around, say, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 or 5:15 between that time. And then after my usual morning routine, my nature's call and everything, I do a little bit of light reading, very light reading, something which is very short, but just to keep me motivated for the day. It may be a quote or some lines or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get into my morning kitchen duty. I have a class at around 7 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes 6:30 or 7, I have a class till 7:38. After that, it's cooking time, breakfast, lunch, I cook together. Then I have a class at 10 o'clock. So till from 10 to 11:30, I am engaged in class. After 11:30, I have a few phone calls which I religiously make to my elder relatives and my sibling, because they also need my time. Yeah. Then afternoon lunch as usual, and I don't. I only lie down. I don't sleep in the afternoon. That's the time when I watch something on YouTube. I read some content, and again in the evenings I have classes. So till 8 at night I'm tied with my classes.
Mm. So,
And
ma'am,
before going to bed, I see that I talk to people. But
okay, that's great. So, have you taught in an online way or offline?
both offline as well as online.
Wow. And have you taught English, especially or subject wise?
It is mainly Hindi, but I teach them. Sorry, I teach them via English. So I end up speaking this language, English language, at least 5 to 5.5 hours a day.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice. That's a very, I think, busy schedules of you, ma'am, as you
yeah,
mentioned.
yeah.
But instead of you have
I'm used to it now.
stolen some time for yourself, that's truly incredible.
That is required. That is required to keep ourselves motivated and keep ourselves, thinking afresh, and
Mm.
not let the boredom set in. Yeah.
So, ma'am, I just want to know your ultimate goal. Exactly what you want in future.
See, I don't want anything more in life. I am already there where I want to be. I am in a very happy space, a good space, a positive space. I'm able to help people. This is what I wanted. So I don't have any, materialistically nothing that I yearn for. So, but I want to keep myself like this.
Okay.
It should be an ongoing thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because somewhere such a activities of your day to day life, it's providing you little amusement and contentment, right?
Yeah.
Satisfactions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ma'am, I have another question, like especially in this speaking,
Yeah.
which I mean, what level do you want to achieve? Do you want to be a fluent speaker? Or do you want to do something else?
I have no levels marked for myself. I should be able to speak this language comfortably and communicate with anybody. That is my goal. That is my goal.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's
So I don't classify it as advanced or whatever. You know, but my mind should be open to take in new things and to accept new things and modify myself accordingly. I should have that ability in me, which should be I should keep that ability on so that I'm able to take in. Every day is a new day. Every day we learn something new. So my mind should be open to take in that new thing, whether be it a change or whatever. I should be in that acceptance and receiving mode. That's it.
yes,
And share it with people later. Not only keeping to myself, sharing that knowledge.
yes.
This is my goal.
You're right, ma'am. So thus suddenly the one question comes in my mind, sharing your experience, what are, what impacts our day-to-day life, sharing experience surrounding our people, surrounding other peoples. What do you think?
You're asking me what does it how does it impact us?
Yes, our day-to-day life. If we are sharing our experience, our knowledge.
Oh yeah, that is. See, I feel that when I'm sharing my experience and knowledge, if the other person is in the receiving mode, it is going to do good to them. But I feel good when I do that. So this is I can only aim for what I feel. I cannot control what the other person is getting out of it because it totally depends on the other person, right? If the other person is in a receptive mode, they can learn from the experience. Or if they are not, but still I will, like I'll make myself as a better as a person, isn't it?
Yes,
So this is how I see it.
yeah, you're right, ma'am. And sometimes we are going to acquire more and more knowledge and solutions, I would say, because while sharing your experience surrounding these people, they are must they must curious to share their issues with you, because humans have the behavior of relating self with others, right?
Mm.
So during sharing your own experience, you are going to get return something unique from other sides, and this is the way you are going to extend your experience and maturity, right? And
You get to
where,
know people, you get to know different mindsets. Yeah, yeah,
yes, where you are going to learn human, their mentality, their thoughts, many more things,
mm,
and it will be very convenient for you to explain anything in a quick manner, good manner, I would say,
yeah.
right? Because in this time the humans are unpredictable. They are looking something, and they are exactly something from inside, right?
Yeah,
So learning human, it is called an art, and we have to know,
yeah, 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 yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this would be very convenient for us to be alert at every situations, right?
Yeah. It makes life interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Mm.
So ma'am, tell me about, like, we are human being, right? And we often received many thoughts. So how to work upon, like how to be stay calm and composed at every situation. It doesn't matter in that situation we are stuck in. How to get out of it, and what way we should
The
consider.
thoughts.
What do you think?
Oh, okay. I feel we should know how to like control our mind. I will not say control. Control is a very strong word. Maybe how to organize things in our mind. Suppose if we are an organized person, then that itself may help us in having organized thoughts. And if the thoughts are going haywire, then One is we can, sit for some time just quietly and recollect our thoughts. And if it is beyond that, then maybe go in for some light yoga or meditation. Or if it is really worse, then don't shy away from taking help from outside. If if that problem is really bad. If it is manageable, then we should know the techniques of managing it. Train our mind slowly, day by day, slowly. And before going to sleep, sleep with an empty mind. Just spend 5 minutes closing your eyes and taking away all the negative thoughts that has been filled in your mind throughout the day. It's like a dustbin, like how we empty a dustbin, isn't it?
Yes,
If the dustbin is not emptied, then what will happen? The garbage will keep filling up, and then one day it's going to like
out of it.
isn't it? So, yeah, we need to make way for good thoughts to enter into our mind. If our mailbox is full, then good thoughts will not enter into our mind.
Yes, you're right, ma'am. Somewhere we have to be alert and we have to block
Yeah,
to not receiving
yeah,
many garbages, thoughts in our mind because somewhere it's become the cause of having a lot of distractions and irritation in self, and then you are not being able to think in the right way. You have lost your approach, better approach towards the life, towards the any matters, right? So having great capabilities in yourself, you have to understand how to blocking multiple thoughts to not entering in your mind, and you have to learn how to receive what thought is very imperative to us and
streamline them.
what is
Yes,
not.
yes,
I think
yeah,
99% people are being trapped into this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. First of all, we should recognize it and start taking efforts. That itself is the first step. If we are able to recognize it and start taking effort, that is you are already there in the first step. Then we just need to follow a set discipline, time management, discipline, and be strict with ourselves.
Yes, I
That's
think
it.
this is the
It will
biggest
take time,
challenge,
but yeah,
right, ma'am? This is the biggest challenge for the people to analyze, yeah, having conclusions, yeah, categorize the right things for self because they are being confused, receiving multiple thoughts every single day regarding multiple matters. It's very difficult to rectify which is the good for us, what should be adoptable and what should not to be adoptable. Right? It's very difficult to categorize. So it's better to get away. Otherwise, you can close your thoughts. I mean, you have to close your mind to not receiving that. So what should we do? You have to engage into something, right? Which things make you so much happy. You have to just switch yourself, and this is the way you can distract yourself. Otherwise, you are
yes,
being
yes,
stuck.
follow somebody, read something, yeah, yeah, talk to somebody, yeah, right.
Otherwise, internally you are burning, right? Okay, ma'am. So tell me, do you have any
Yeah,
questions for asking?
nothing as of now. Maybe next time when we meet, we'll meet with a topic, or we shall discuss on
Yes.
some topic. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
we'll
So I
definitely
think
do
today
that.
is a very nice conversation with you. You are a very nice speaker, I would say.
Yeah,
Speak very nice,
yeah.
and
Thank
thank
you
you
so
for
much.
connecting.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.